What up, guys? This is Jordan of Blue Wonder Waff, or maybe Jay's new channel. I don't know. Which are we gonna make it a new channel? Or is it gonna
Jay's
be
Wonder Waff?
Jay? Okay, maybe so. But this is Dota 2. In case you didn't know, probably do know because you're watching this video, so you know video games. But this is just a little bot match with we got Jay, we got Riz, we got Keith, we got Trev, who is new addition to the team. I am not playing because I had to go to the bathroom and they wanted to be babies and start without me. And then somebody else that I don't know. Do you know the name of the other person?
Us? Oh, I don't know.
Triple.
Tripe Triple. So we got a decent lineup. So we got Pudge, Slark, Drow Ranger, Shadow Demon, and Luna. You're gonna have to forgive me because I don't know every freaking thing about every character. But I'm gonna try to do the best I can with commentating. So yeah. So game just started. Everybody's got their entry level items right now, which is always good. Always good. Jay got his boots of speed going using Slark, and decided to update his passive, which is interesting. But the lifesteal is definitely going to come in handy. Looks like Keith decided to either not level up or use it for his attributes. I think he used it for his attributes. Is that correct?
Yeah, I did it on purpose, you jackass.
I'm asking! Oh my gosh! Alright, so there's the level up for Keith. It was Adult Magazine.
Don't criticize me.
I'm not criticizing anybody. And Tribe Triple's getting attacked by the tower, trying to lane against Necrolite, which I know Jay... No, I think Jay had some experience with him.
Against creeps.
Then Riz is his usual beast mode self, using Luna. Riz goes after Hank with a quick snap. We got some serious issues up top with Seymour and Tobias. So Razor's up top along with Skeleton King. So we know that we're going to see some serious reincarnations with Skeleton King and some serious static links with Razor. Which is,
watch out, Keith.
Gross
Skeleton
thing.
King's a baby, you can just call him Skeleton Queen.
Skeleton Queen, okay. And Keith levels up again. Got his frost arrows ready. Up at level 3 already. Jay at level 3 as well.
I forgot he's watching the game after we've already been playing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I already did that, Jordan.
I know, it's a little bit of an issue, but yeah. And Riz gets attacked by the tower, getting pushed back a little bit. Uses one of his tangos.
Oh, he got a rampage.
I silenced
Jay
Skeleton
gets
Queen.
dangerously close to Razor there. Oh, and Razor starts to take a comeback. Oh, this could be it for Jay. Good. Oh, and Razor uses one of his abilities. Seymour's coming after him. And looks like Keith was able to drive him back just in time. Oh, and Windrunner took out Trevor. Second time for the game. It really looks like, for now, we only got the one kill for Windrunner.
Windrunner?
Yeah.
No Windrunner.
What?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, I'm looking,
Looking
at it right here. And Keith takes top lane by himself.
Thou shalt not backtalk, commentator.
Keith braves the top lane by himself, and it looks like we're about to see some serious stuff go on here in the future here. Keith is continuing to level up, approaching his ultimate.
Heck yeah, bro.
And we have a teleport. Windrunner coming down bottom to join Trevor and Riz. So we have 2 top and 2 bot, 1 mid, and Keith and Jay are basically at a standstill waiting for their creeps. And they come back in. Seymour looking a little worse for wear. Skeleton King, he's only a level 4 at the moment. Razor goes in for a quick kill.
Fresh mate.
Never get tired of that voice acting. Jay and Keith wait for their bots yet again.
Oh no.
just missed the kill. That Riz
Run,
getting
Courier.
hit by the
Yeah, Courier, get out of here.
getting hit by the
Zero,
tower.
get
Trevor
top,
killed
guys.
for the third
Get
time.
top. Tippity, tippity,
Oh,
top.
we're
No, bottom is missing.
They're all missing. Except for top.
Listen, middle.
Trip finally gets a few hits in on his tower. Jay and Keith seem to be playing a wait for the creeps type of game for the moment, because it looks like Skeleton King and Razor have both completely regen their health. Razor totally owns Jay in the face, unfortunately. But looks like Skeleton King's back down to almost half health. And Keith is on the retreat with 3 creeps on him,
Missing bottom.
and retreats to his tower.
Now they're all middle. What the heck?
And Riz is still holding it out, has not gone back to base to collect his power treads. Looks like Keith hasn't done the same thing. He's waiting on his power treads there. Excuse me. Looks like Jay already got his. Looks like it's kind of a power treads game for sort of everybody right now. Everyone's kind of going for the power treads.
Yeah, it's power treads kind of day.
Yeah, power treads kind of day, I'm thinking. Jay decided to boost his agility with his.
Should we go middle, you guys?
Nonsense. Push this tower.
Oh, and Razor. Oh, and we have some serious action. The Windrunner. Oh, we got a quad on top. Jay and Keith going back to base. On the run. Oh, Jay gets caught up by the creeps. And it's a race against Jay, Keith, and the Courier. Oh, and Windrunner gets completely owned and dumbfounded by the tower. So they narrowly escape. Oh, Jay's going back, then coming back down.
Need more creeples.
So they are still waiting on the creep. So they're going to keep this going, even though there's a teleport in progress. Oh, Riz comes to help. And Jay gets another level up. He's up at 5. Riz is up at 8.
Alright, now we can go mid.
Alright, they're all going top. Oh, but we got some serious problems with Tripe. Oh, and Tripe gets owned by Skeleton King. Combo between Tobias, Razor, and Skeleton King just completely owning. And all 4 at mid. Looks like all the teams at mid for the Dire. Trevor makes a hastening approach to bottom tower. Keith hangs back, letting the melee heroes go after the tower.
I died.
I hate this game.
Trevor rages at his problems with bottom.
There's your problem. You haven't leveled up anything.
Yep, Trevor doesn't have any items right now, but he
You
has
know what to do.
1,500
I
gold.
tried to what to do.
Should probably buy something.
And
Jay's
chase
at
by
half
the
health. Looks like the Radiant middle tower just got destroyed. Oh, and Shadow Demon's taking some serious hits. Oh, and Trevor's gone. Oh, and Tripe pulls in Necrolite. Starts going after him. Oh, and he's at the elusive last. Oh, and it looks like he's got an aura of some description here. Yeah, Toxic Cloud aura. Razor slowly regenning his mana. Looks like Blue Wonderoff is really pushing top. It looks like they're not really paying much attention to mid, which has already gotten attacked once. Razor retreating into the forest. Hank buying something at the secret store. Jay and Keith doing a bit of jungling. Trev still coming back to the forest after his I think his 4th death. Nope, 5th death, excuse me. Sorry. And Riz coming back down to save Trevor from the 4 bots down at bottom. Bots pushing Riz back. Razor uses his W up, and Riz completely gets taken out by Skeleton King. And at this point, the bottom tower isn't doing them really any good except holding him at bay for the inevitable. Catapult's doing enough damage to take it out by itself.
Riz.
What?
Keith coming down to take bottom.
Oh.
And the bottom tower completely destroyed. With 4 creeps still on the way.
Wait.
Keith getting pushed back by Razor. And we have a teleport up top. Skeleton King doing a little crowd control up top, trying to keep those creeps at bay. Oh, serious confrontation down bottom. Keith getting owned by Razor. Oh, and we got another kill for Razor. Razor's really showing his stripes right now, even though he's at half health. And Riz comes back to clean up the mess. Oh, but Earthshaker breaking ground right now. Oop, and Jay levels up. Looks like Jay got his Vitality Booster and his Stout Shield, so he's really going for a defense line of reasoning here. Riz comes in with his Ring of Aquila, or Aquila, depending on your pronunciation and what part of the country you're from. Massive kill from Riz. Finishes Earthshaker off.
The Pudge guy stole my kill.
I'm not there yet, Keith.
What was that about?
Keith's still keeping his
Hey,
slivers
true.
of agility.
Pudge walked in and stole my kill.
Pudge using some pretty early game. Keith at 1,700 gold.
Wow.
Middle.
Looks like he's really trying to hold off going back to
Middle,
base.
guys.
A middle teleport for Earthshaker coming at his middle tower. Riz trying to hold off
When did
bottom.
that happen?
Keith coming back to assist Riz along with Trev.
Oh my gosh, middle.
And looks like Earthshaker's coming to join him. Looks like the entire team except Windrunner are all coming bottom. Oh, only two of them hiding behind the crippled bottom tower. Riz comes in for the kill. Oh, and totally gets it.
Bottom tower has fallen.
At 32 plus 12 strength, he's able to take that tower down pretty good. Oh, and all of 4 bots down at bottom completely decimate Blue Wonderwaff. Keith is barely holding on. Tribe Triple is completely... Oh my gosh. Just completely messed. Oh, Trev tries to be the hero, getting chased, but it looks like Earthshaker and Skeleton King don't even pay him any mind. Earthshaker and Razor taking a few, completely paralyzed, and Razor goes in with his ring and completely owns Trevor. It's a sad day for Blue Wonderwaff at the moment. Jay trying to do a little farming at mid while it's not being taken, but it looks like all of the team are coming to own Jay here. Wondering why Jay has decided to stay mid when he's completely getting flanked. Oh, the entire team completely comes out of nowhere. Earthshaker uses his Earth... Oh, and it's 263 gold for Earthshaker getting that kill. And they just finish off the last of the bots. Yep, he uses his Fisher. That Fisher with his stun capability has always been a problem, being able to take out numerous people at the same time. And Riz comes in to try to hold off most of the team that's showed up in mid. Actually, all of the team that shows up at mid. And they're caught in the crossfire of the turrets, but it looks like they're completely unfazed. Skeleton King getting owned by Riz. Riz goes in for the kill. He might be able to get Earthshaker as well, but Razor pulls out his ring, and oh, and Windrunner is dominating now. And Necrolite. Jay might be able to take him out. Oh, with the tower's help, and the tower takes it out. Split the gold between Tripe, Triple, and Jay, but it doesn't really make sense because Tripe wasn't really anywhere around there. Several teleports on the Dyer's tower, so that
Plus they do extra
the
damage.
entire team is down at mid now, or almost the entire team is at mid. Keith getting pummeled by by Razor's attacks here. Razor uses his ring, which has really gained its intensity and range.
Oh, I'm dead.
Jay comes out trying to take out Earthshaker. Somehow is able to get a little bit of his health back. There goes Riz, and there goes Jay with Razor. Razor is incredibly powerful at this stage in the game. And between Necrolite and Skeleton King, making short work of the Radiant Tower. Oh, and a really nice hook for Tripe, and is able to kill him in time. The bottom tower really looking worse for wear, even though it's still got the fight in it. Trev attempting to take out a few bots up top, but he completely gets blindsided by Skeleton King. Takes 254 gold for that. That's his 9th death of the game. Just an overview in deaths that it leads deaths for Trev with 9. Jay and Riz tied for 2nd place in deaths. 4 of the bots pushing mid along with a full force of, or almost a full force of creeps. Windrunner uses her power shot.
Plus you picked.
Oh, and Keith goes into the middle of the fray to completely get decimated. Necrolite now has his power treads. A mechanism. Whatever. I don't know this game very well. I'm doing the best I can. But Windrunner has her phase boost and force staff. full teleportation of, it looks like almost all of the... Yeah, it's going to probably be all of the team. All Razor has to do to take out most of Radiance's use his ring. Oh, and Jay gets owned by Razor. One of his, I think, normal attacks, possibly. Tripe getting owned with a power shot and a little bit of love from Earthshaker. Keith going in to see if he could take out a few of the creeps before the rest of the band appears. Riz doing a little bit of jungling. Buys a Mithril Hammer. Not sure what he might be going for. He could be kind of going for a lot of different things. Right on the Radiant doorstep, Jay jumps in at Skeleton King, but doesn't really do much damage. Ooh, a serious hit on the Dire for that. Yep. Windrunner just taken out by Keith. Jay chasing Earthshaker into the forest, deep into the forest. Oop, jumps at him, is just a few feet away. If he could just get a little closer. Oop, manages to get one hit. Oh, he gets caught on part of the scenery, loses ground, jumps back in, hits one more time, but oh, there's a band of creeps, and he's got, oh, and he's so close to getting, oh, he gets stunned. He gets stunned, so he's got catapults, he's got creeps, oh, and he retreats back into his base before he can get it. Earthshaker is really good at doing stuff like that. Decides to take his frustrations out on one of the jungle items. Oh, and most of the three of the team comes in. Tribe tries to hook him in. Tribe is able to take out Earthshaker, which is going to be one of the most important. Luckily, Razor hasn't shown up yet. Skeleton King looks like he's about to die. Oh, and the hook shot just misses him. It's all up to Keith playing with Drow Ranger. Oh, and he doesn't make the arrow shot. Oh, Riz has just crafted his Black King bar. That's probably what those other items in his stash were for, and what the excessive jungling was also for. So Riz is now at 41 plus 14 strength, which is really nice. Probably make a run back to base, if I'm not mistaken.
Nope.
Oh, nope. Apparently, even though we're super in the future here, or in the past, still going to decide to do some jungling. Oh, and Razor takes some serious hits to Keith. Keith levels up and only in the nick of time, but he's going to have to wait on that. Oh, and Riz and Jay both decide to come back. Oh, and Razor is so close to being done. Jay completely jumps in and kills him like a panther puma. Keith decides to take out Skeleton King. Jay goes in for the kill. Skeleton King reses, as we knew that he was probably going to do within this game. Completely decimates him. Keith has always been good at pulling miracles out of the air.
Oh yeah.
Keith gets his Sage and Yasha. Tripe decides to teleport to one of the friendly catapults. Ooh, the Courier getting super close to the battle with the creeps there. Necrolite comes in with Razor for the kill for Jay.
Oh,
chasing him through the forest. Necrolite gets confused. Razor's still pushing.
I'm coming.
Jay's got a full health bar. Creeps decide to be heroes. Jay comes back, pounces on Razor. They're both at even health. Razor does a little bit of damage, but Jay is coming out looking pretty good. Razor comes in using his ring. Tripe trying to take out Razor, chasing him back towards the Dire. Oh, such a close game, and Razor completely decimated, but just in the nick of time. Keith getting chased towards Dire and gets owned for 367 gold. Jay coming back to avenge his friend's death. Jay has his Yasha and an Ogre Club. Not sure if he's going to go for the Sage or not. Riz still has the same amount, but he's got his Yasha now. He might also be going for the Sage. We're not sure. Trying to do some serious damage to the middle tower to see if they can progress in this game, because it's kind of been the Dire pounding them for most of it. 513 gold goes to Riz for making the tower kill. Razor launches his ring, but just barely grabs Riz in that. Earthshaker trying to use his Fisher. Earthshaker on Riz's heels, decides to turn around, is really erratic sometimes. Riz gets stunned. Keith decides to try to see if there's something that he can do. Razor uses his ring again. Riz is down for the count. He's going to have a pretty hefty respawn on that. Earthshaker gets taken out by Tripe. Jay's health bar quickly depleting, but not before Razor gets completely owned. Skeleton King just hanging on by a thread, but then gets hookshotted by Tripe, who is running into the forest with less than 400 health out of his 2,000. He's getting pursued by Skeleton King, who I can only assume rezzed. Yeah, he just rezzed, along with Necrolite. Looks like he'll be able to go back to his base in one piece. It's like the tower's down to half health and is quickly going down because everybody has just gone back into the game, just respawned. Top tower falls to the Dire in only a few seconds with more than a full load of creeps coming at their one load of creeps. Necrolite pushes, trying to take the creeps from the side. Riz comes in to try to take out Necrolite, throwing the boomerangs like no other. Stuns for a few seconds, gets a plus 250, I think, mana. Goes in for the kill with the help of Keith with Drow Ranger. I'm sure he's raging.
Did you hear me rage, you jackal?
Keith rages at the commentator for stating the obvious. Jay getting one hit by the tower, by the Dire Tower. Top, or I guess bottom tower is only halfway done. Not a ton of progress, but they could still go in if they push once on the bottom tower. Could still go in for the kill. But top lane is completely clear. It is about almost 3/4 of the way full of health. Bottom tower is fallen now, as to my advice. Skeleton King and Earthshaker jumping at the chance to take Jay out. Skeleton King in pursuit of Tripe, who Tripe decides to take the fight to him by doing the hook shot. Skeleton King completely gets owned by the meat cleaver that is Tripe, triple Tripe. At half health now, but Riz comes out of nowhere to stun him and take the second kill. Doesn't get any type of assist though.
What have you done?
Riz has his Monta style. Keith has a Chrysalis and his Saint Yasha now. Jay has his Saint Yasha, deciding to take the bottom tower in one final push at halfway health, and then Earthshaker comes out of nowhere, but is already at half health due to somebody's aura. I have no idea how that happened. I didn't even see any hits. Riz beast moding as usual, multi-hitting both of the barracks. The barracks are in shambles. They are completely in the base now. Serious hit from Necrolite is completely done. Riz still multi-hitting. Keith, serious damage coming out. He's at 45 plus 18. Earthshaker in pursuit. Tripe takes him out but gets stunned. Riz completely owns him with his normal attack. Pulled Razor out of his base with the hookshot. Tripe is completely proving to be a serious ally to the Radiant. Oh yeah, he's just waiting on whoever's stupid enough to come out, but he's being really, really careful not to get hit by the Dire. Have to be really careful with your clicks here. They both get hit. Jay and Riz both get knocked down to quarter health. Tribe still at almost full health. Going after Necrolite. Cleaves takes Necrolite down to almost no health and only a few hits, and his Toxic Cloud taking out everybody in his path with a double kill. Jay decides to take out some of the creeps along with Tripe. Razor at this point in the game has no chance between Tripe and Jay. Now would be a good time to use the hook shot, and he uses it but completely misses. Jake tries to go into the Dire, gets hit by the Dire several times, knocked down to half health, but it looks like his health regen is at a good spot right now. Does not have any other type of health regen. Some lifesteal. Skeleton goes down, but he's probably going to use his res. Yep, he uses his res. Jay comes in for the jump. All Tripe has to do is do a little bit of the last hits. Razor tries to use his ring, but to no avail. Uses his hook shot, which is completely overpowered at this point in the game. Jay running around waiting to see if he can farm any more kills. Tripe decides that the game has lasted long enough. Jay goes in to help Tripe. Looks like the game is completely over at a tie. 36 to 36, 39-10 game. incredible playing with Tribe, having 21 kills, having the most kills out of all of the team. Riz with a 7 in second place, Keith with 3, Jay with 2. Fortunately, Trev abandoned the game before he could get any kills, but he took the lead with most deaths. Jay and Riz tying for 7 deaths with second place. So it looks like Tribe got MVP on this one, even though we'll never know who he is, unfortunately.
Well,
Other team looks like Skeleton King surprisingly had the most kills out of that, and what I thought Earthshaker was going to have a lot more kills than he did. It looks like he wasn't. He had a lot of assists, probably with his Fisher, but probably not with anything else. Well, thank you so much for watching. I will shut up now. But thank you so much for watching our Dota 2 video, which will be heavily edited down.
The M. Night Shyamalan moment was he wasn't recording at all.
That'd be funny. But just want to do a quick interview with the players. So Jay, since you're first on the party, do you have anything to say about that game?